ready to tow or haul my vehicle. As you can see, checking before everything is done correctly. One good thing about U-Haul is that they hook the trailer up, so not that it's that difficult, but it's definitely different than what I'm used to. This guy right here is what we call centrifugal braking. When a trailer or the towing vehicle hits the brake, this thing pushes it that way, and it causes this master cylinder to push hydraulic fluid in the brake. So it's mechanical, which is nice. Electrical brakes tend to fail more. This is the nicer braking system. You don't have to use a special 7-pin plug using a flat 4. That's what most cars have, so they did this because this is kind of universal setup, will work with any car. The biggest problem was this bumper right here, too low. I don't care. I was about to take it off, but it's damaged now. It's pushing up, but it's made it. Getting it off would be a little challenging too. So you see these two straps. These straps secured properly and ratcheted right here. This is a jack stand. You will turn it around, lift this up, and then turn it to raise it up if you're not connected to the vehicle. But whenever you load the vehicle on the trailer, make sure you are connected to the vehicle, because it will be very hard to line this up afterwards. It uses a 2-inch ball. This is my second side. Strap secured too, ratcheted right there. This is only a 12-foot deep trailer, dual axle, so it's what is it? Each axle is like 3,500 pounds, so that's nice. So 7,000 pound towing capacity. U-Haul. These ramps slide out. You push this down and pull the ramp outside. I'm not gonna do that, but you can. And of course, my Supra. There is a chain underneath going over the axle. Safety chain. There's really nothing they have to secure the rear end. Everything is secured front, which is a heavy part. This side doesn't flip, but this rolls down. I'm not gonna do that, but it's got the rubber straps. You pull it out and it folds down, and you are able to get inside your car. Otherwise, the door is gonna hit this wheel well. They don't want you to step on it, but there's a step underneath there where you can get in. So they've thought about everything, which is nice. See, that's what you need. You need a foolproof trailer that anybody can use. So another thing is, if you're towing this much weight, I think Supra is like 3,500 pound. Trailer probably weighs another 1,500 pounds maybe, so 5,000 pounds, and your vehicle weighs only 4,000 pounds. That's not good, and I think they will not rent you the trailer if you are doing that. They want to make sure that you're using a proper vehicle, and that's why they hook it up. So trying to eliminate all the issues. But still, if the tire blows up, these straps come off, you could have a potential accident. This Supra is a little rusty hood wise, but I'm gonna replace the hood. But this thing right here makes about 376 horsepower dyno tested, and actually makes probably 450 because it was at 15 psi and I was running it at 20 psi. That's before the cylinder locked up because of the coolant getting in there. The head bolts were loose, and one cylinder hydro locked, and then when I tried to start it, it wouldn't start, but then eventually started, and then the noise came in. So something broke in either the piston rod or walls. Yeah, I used to tow with this vehicle too. People give me a hard time. 1,000 pounds is what I towed. This has been with me since 93, or was it 94? 93, 94, but yeah, very long time. Salvage title. I built this car from a major accident. This whole front end was pushed in 2 months after I purchased it, and I did my best. This still has the original fenders. Actually, I think this might have been replaced, but the other side is the original. I bent it and I put it together. Never really fixed it completely, but I think it's gonna be eventually a race car, so body damage doesn't really matter. But I've done a lot of work to it. It's got new clutch, remanufactured head, new injectors, 550cc injectors, air fuel regulator, adjustable, with a pressure gauge, and also has wideband, Lexus airflow meter, of course bigger turbo, has a 3-inch downpipe straight. It also has piggy bank computer, SafeX Neo. It also has a big intercooler sitting there, but you can see it right there. Oil cooler. Of course, I've done a lot of things to it. So I replaced the radiator, water pump, timing belt, spark plugs. But yeah, it's a very nice car. Love it. Compared to RX-7, which was my first car, this thing was so luxurious and had so many features. It had adjustable front suspension and had a leather interior, air conditioning, much nicer climate control, better sound system, better speakers, and very comfortable ride. It wasn't like the RX-7. RX-7 was pretty bare one. It was older. Second car, I think it was valued at $10,000 when I bought it used in 94. 87 I paid like $8,000. Yeah, after the accident I had an offer for $2,500 in its damaged state, but I refused to sell it even though I didn't have any parking. I parked it in a 7-Eleven parking lot where I worked, and then basically the owner was told by the field consultant to remove this junk car from his lot. So he contacted his buddy who was a body shop guy, and he said, Vasif, you need to move it. I have a buddy, you can tow it over there and he will fix the frame for you. It was frame damaged. So I said cool, and he helped me for $1,000 pull the frame. Didn't do a very good job, but for $1,000 I couldn't say much, and let me park my car for a few days over there, or weeks. And I took up his frame time, but it was pretty badly damaged. But yeah, he pulled the frame, and then I took everything out and then put it back together. Engine wasn't damaged. That's why I rebuilt that, because at that time engine was worth $2,500 by itself. That's why I was offered $2,500. Had 5-speed transmission too, which is sawed-off turbo, another sawed-off, blue leather interior, nice target top. All right, these were not the wheels that came with it. I put out aftermarket wheels, mainly for traction. These are 275 in the back, 225 in the front, and eBay wheels. Nothing fancy, but they look nice at the time. This car it's very fast, but it needs work. So yeah, and of course you know all about the Hummer, my towing vehicle. This is the reason why I have it. towing cars stuff, you need a big vehicle. Doesn't, just like trucks, it won't give you very good gas mileage, but it will tow. So there we go. So that's about it. All right, so if you like my video, please like, share, and subscribe. I appreciate your kindness. It helps me make more videos like this, so you can learn something and save yourself from issues when you're towing. So it's very important that you actually do proper safety steps before you tow the vehicle. Okay, all right, thank you. Please like, share, and subscribe. All right, so this is a 32-mile journey. You can see the Supra from behind. Unlike the smaller utility trailer, this is the bigger trailer, so you can see it from the side, which is nice. But yeah, wish me luck. I'm double checked the straps, they're not loose. When you brake, the car moves forward, so if you don't have the brakes straps tight enough, when the car moves forward, they will loosen, so you want to make sure that they're tight, so you have to adjust it. So I did a little bit of hard braking, and that moved the car a little bit forward, so not much, so I'm pretty sure it's good. 55 limit should be good. Wish me luck. This is actually the first time I'm hauling this much load. I don't think I've ever hauled 5,000 pounds. Less weight is less dangerous, but this is the safest way to do it. I do have the insurance on this too, which is nice. So if something happens, like tire blows up or anything like that, I'm covered up to $5,000 from U-Haul. Plus my car insurance. I don't have the insurance on the car that I'm hauling, but I do have insurance on my Hummer, so we'll see. Hopefully everything works out great. And yeah, please like, share, and subscribe. All right, so don't ask me how I did it, but I did it anyway. I had to attach winch here so it won't slide down the slope, and these are hard. Car, I couldn't push it over it, so that's the problem. So I had to hook up a winch here and then pull it backwards, but I didn't want it to slide down the ramp. Good thinking. So I attached this chain so it would stop, and it did stop, which is good. So really good idea. But anyway, the car is down there, so that's good. So now I'm heading back. Hopefully I can load a second car and bring it here today, not tomorrow, however. But yeah, this is a very time-consuming process. I wanted to raise this trailer up so there will be a natural slope, but the problem is if I disconnect it from this ball here, then when the weight goes on the end here, this trailer is gonna go down all the way, because right now that wall is holding it because of the weight of the Hummer is pushing it down, so it doesn't go down all the way. So I left it connected, but otherwise I could have easily raise it with the jack. I guess some people do that anyway because it helps, but it's a lot easier this way because then you don't have to align this hitch. Yeah, this is a cool setup. So yeah, everything is good. Now I'm going back, see how it goes. First time, 5,000 pounds trailer and a car.